that it? I think that's good. Hi, everyone. I'm here. No, I didn't tell anybody I was going to be late because my guys were like, this is a test for some people, so don't say anything. And then I was like, they're like, go reheat your tea. Go do this. Go do that. And I was like, I'm supposed to get started. And they said, you go when we tell you to go. How is everybody? Do I have everything that I need? I should. How is everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Let me read the chats for a minute. Hi, Kay. Hi, Jason. Hi, Café con Leche. I was like, who's James? Ah, hi, Pamela. Jason, if you're not feeling well, you should have told me. You should have told me. You don't need to be sick and be on here. Hi, Simone. Jason donated for general and 5 message decks. Okay. 5 dicks. All right, Jason, you got it. La 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 la. Jason, do you still want to go last? Let me know, Jason, if you still want to go last. Thank you for the donations, Jason. Looky, it's Mikey. Hi, Mikey. Oh my God, Ray. I was taking my shower today and I thought of you. Don't get any ideas. But you came to mind while I was taking a shower. And I took a shower before this live. I was like, I'm taking my shower beforehand. So that's hilarious that you are here. That's too funny. Too funny. Hi, Mikey. Thanks for being here. Let's do this. Jason, you still want to go live? I'm still going through the chat. I'm excited because I added new guitar songs to my playlist. Mikey, I'm putting you down here. If you're new here, if you would like to be on the free list, go ahead and post your question. I don't put you on the list until you put a question here. Remember that the free readings are quicker. I don't show you any other cards. The donations always go first to the top of the list. You see more cards and I channel more messages for you, just so that you know. And if you're on the free list and I call your name and you don't answer me in 60 seconds, I am going to pass you. All right, so thank you, Mikey. Ray wants a general. Mikey, you wanted a general, right? Is that what you said? Thank you for the compliment, Mike. Yeah, Mike wants a general for Simone wants a general. Okay. Hello, Christine. Welcome. Yeah, Ray, I thought you came to mind while I was in the shower, so go figure. Hi, Christine. You may be added to the list. Go ahead and put in your question. If you want a question answered, please put down your question. I don't put you on the list until you post the question. Yay, Mikey, you're gonna get your membership hopefully this week. Well, God's timing, right? God's timing. So we can't wait to have you. You're gonna love the rest of us, not just me. Okay. Your question is general. Christine, as funny as this is, I haven't even pulled cards for you yet. I already know what your answer is. Deadlock mode. That is a really cool handle name. Hello to you. I've never seen you before, but welcome. All right. Also, as usual, if you're new here, I start with a collective reading before I do anything else. Jason, I don't know if I must have missed you. Jason, you still want to go last, right? You probably answered me, but I missed it. Deadlock mode. Are you always in a deadlock? Is that why you're here? I'm just kidding. Wow. Fearless is already like up there. What am I going to do? Yeah, I mean, guitar, string music is the best stuff to listen to, especially if it's instrumental. Listen to that shit. I mean, it'll put you in a good place all the time. I know people tend to put like, you know, the spa music on, but my guides are like, no, do it differently, because actually, guys, when it comes to stringed instruments with the vibration of it, it actually has a much more calming effect on you, and it has an actual better effect. Because actually in the angelic realm, from what I know, they play stringed instruments up there. And the main thing is the harp. So at least that's what they've told me. Okay, Jason, I just want to make sure. Okay, Jason, I'm going to go check the list. Mikey, Ray, Simone, Christine. Yep, I got it, Jason. I have everybody. Hi, Pooja. All right, I'm just going to go right to it. Pooja, if you would like to be added, please put your question on the list. I'm going to make a couple of things. What do I want to say? They're telling me I need to make some things clear. If you attend my lives often and you ask the same question, I am no longer going to answer the same question for you. Okay? I was thinking about that in the shower too. They were having me go through a whole bunch of stuff while I was taking my shower. So, they were giving me some messages and they were telling me some other things that I can't share here yet. But if you tend to come here and ask the same question, generals are fine, because that's not technically the same question, okay? But if you ask something specific and it's been the same thing that you ask me, because I will remember, I'm going to tell you to ask another question, okay? What's the other thing? Yeah, if you guys, oh, you know what? Well, I was supposed to announce the winner of the free deck giveaway on my community tab. I will do that later. I had a busy day. So I was doing some other things that I kind of wasn't sort of expecting, and I couldn't get to it today, but I wanted to post the live stuff. Anyway, Jason, remind me, because they don't want me to give the winner. They don't want me to announce the winner yet. Excuse me. Yeah, it's, if in case you were wondering, I had a giveaway on my first ever Oracle deck. It's the Divine Masculine Unspoken Words deck. It's one of 6 in a series. It is available for purchase. The link is in the description box below. I have limited quantity available, but these are ready to go. They are ready to ship. Okay? This is not just used for getting messages from your masculine. It works very powerfully for you understanding your inner masculine. Okay, I'm going to pull one card out for the collective reading so I can give you an idea of how it works. Also to get messages here, but this is really powerful for you for utilizing this with regards to getting messages from your inner masculine, stuff that your masculine inside you is you're not really cognizant of. But of course, when you get messages, when you're asking about what does my person want to tell me, whatever, this is really, as far as coming from the viewpoint of your divine masculine, this is supposed to help you understand your masculine, okay? It's not just about what are they thinking, feeling about me type of thing. Yeah, it might help you, but there are messages in here that are supposed to give you more insight and awareness to what it is that they're going through and kind of give you reassurance as to how what your intuition is telling you about your person. This was not intended for me to just make a deck like other people do and like, oh, these are so popular and everyone, I want to know what my masculine wants to tell me, what they're thinking, what they're feeling. No, this is not the intention of why I created this deck. Okay, my masculine was the one who telepathically sent me messages, and I have 6 different decks. There's a shit ton of messages that he's given me. He gave me, I think, 7 more during meditation yesterday morning and another one today that goes in my 6th deck. So it keeps growing. All right. But this is stuff that's supposed to help with your inner masculine and to help better understand your person. Okay. Yeah, it's great to know how they're thinking, feeling about you, but is that really going to help you? Is it going to really help your masculine? Is it going to really help the connection? No. Okay. So I wanted to make that clear about the intention of this deck here. All right. I'll show a little bit more about it. I mean, show more when I pull the deck later. So, again, it is available for purchase on my Etsy shop, or you can purchase straight from my Capella Wellness store. I have a shop now. I'm still working on adding a lot more items to both shops. My Etsy store will include readings too, in case anybody wants to know. But I prefer the readings to be booked on my website, capellawellness.com. What was the other thing? I am going to have an accompaniment to every deck that I create. Okay, I was guided to do that. So there's just been things that I've been having to take care of. And of course, my guys have been telling me to kind of like take it easy a bit so I can be in the right place to do my work and all that stuff. So, and to be able to receive the downloads for all my projects that I have pending. Anyway, I wanted to make that a mention. And there's also the memberships. Mikey was talking about it. There was somebody who was on my free membership list who is signed into my website, not my website, my mobile app. I have a free mobile app where I send out messages every now and again to those who aren't paid members. There was a member there who didn't know that I did daily guidance, and I do daily guidance videos, but it's a paid membership feature. Okay. So if you're curious to see or curious about, or you feel like obtaining daily guidance, you know, on a weekly basis, obviously it's daily, but every week I put at least 3 to 4 messages, 3 to 5 messages when I can a week. If you're looking to obtain guidance every day, or at least the majority of the days of the week, I highly recommend that you sign up for the Sunstar tier. That is the lowest tier where you can receive that benefit. There's a whole bunch of other perks that I give in those membership tiers, and the higher the membership tier, obviously, the more benefits you get. So, and if you're looking for a community of people, some like-minded people who are going to be there, they're going to support you, they're going to encourage you. I mean, when I do members-only lives, it's the most magical thing, and I know the more people who come into those lives, the more magical it's going to get. I know there are a couple of people who are pending. People have been telling me, I need to sign up for your membership. I need this support. I need the daily guidance or whatever. So if you're looking for that type of comfort, that type of community, I highly recommend that you go check it out. If you feel drawn, there is a 7-day free trial if you want to give it a try, right? So the link to that membership stuff is in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, if you go to the header, it's going to say Capella memberships. You click on that, you'll get to see exactly what every tier entails and what might tickle your fancy. Okay, But I will say the people that you will meet there, especially when you join my members only live readings, there's some badass people there. Okay. I mean, you're not going to find those people anywhere else. But I wanted to make that known to some of you who may not be clear, because again, somebody did not know that I did daily guidance and he was looking for daily guidance. And I told him, hey, I do this already. So he's like, I'm going to sign up for a membership. So I'm excited about that. Let me go to the chat. Let me get some tea before I start doing this. Again, if you're new, you can be put on the free list. Please put your question, post your question to be added. I do donations first. They go to the top of the list. Donations are longer readings, and I show more cards. The free reading list, they're going to be much shorter readings, and I'm not going to show you any other cards, okay? And again, if you are coming next and I call you and you don't respond in 60 seconds, I'm moving down the list. All right. So, yeah, Jason's got the deck. If you haven't followed him, he actually has a channel too, guys. It's Trust in the Light. He's been using my deck on his channel. Thank you, Jason, for that. Such a blessing. If you want to go check him out, give him some support. He's really coming out of his shell, and the more encouragement we give him, the better. All right, so if you want to check him out, it's Trust in the Light. That's my moderator's channel. Jason is Jno, in case you don't know. I highly recommend that you give him some support. Okay, so hi, YouTube King. Man, there's James coming through the readings. Let me see. Jason, I'm looking at your list. What did Pooja put here? Hi, Darlene. All right, let's see. Let me look. Darlene is here. Oh, Darlene, you Venmo'd. Okay, hold on. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, so since Jason always goes last in my lives, Darlene is going to be the first one to go after I do the collective reading. Thank you, dear Darlene, for your donation. And you want a general love reading. Okay. All right, so we have Darlene here. Okay, let's put YouTube here. James. All right, I'm writing down the list, guys, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Sean Brown. Hi, tell me what is going on. Sean, would you like to be more specific? Do you want to know what is going on with what specifically? All caps, I like it. Hi, warrior spirit. Okay, I have Sean here. What is going on? Sean, is that your question, or are you just saying hi, what's going on to everybody? So, Sean, let me know. Just so you can clarify that. Oh God, this list is like, wow. Warrior Spirit, I'm kind of confused about your question. Could you please retype it? That way I know exactly what you're asking. Hi, Nicole. Oh, coffee donated too? How did I miss that? Shit. Coffee, my dear, what did you ask for? You know what, Jason? My guides are telling me I'm gonna have to close the list soon. Oh, Warrior Spirit, the links to donate in the description box below. You just tell us or put in the chat what you're using. Either it's Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. That way I know. And then you can ask your question, okay? Oh, shit, man. What the hell's going on today? Hi, Kim. I was like, where's Kim? Kim said she was going to be here. Oh, my God. What's going on? Ray, you donated? Ah, Ray. Ray. Where did you donate to, please, my dear? Oh, my God. What's going on? Shit. Hi, Avicii. Is that how you pronounce your name? I'm trying to get that right. Jessica, welcome. Okay, so you just need whatever Spirit wants you to know. Okay, got it. Got it. Coffee. Okay. Oh my God, Jess, thank you for the donation. Whoa. Jason, can you please repost the list? What the hell is going on? If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. I would be so thankful. Not that I'm not thankful already. I appreciate the love. Okay, Ray's on here. Oh my God. Jess donated. Jess, I'm assuming one question. How do you believe we are in a great awakening time right now? Mass scale. Is it God willing or man manipulating? Okay, warrior. I think I know what you're getting from. Somebody playing guitar right now? All right, let me see here. Okay, Jess, I got you. Thank you. Okay, Warrior Spirit, I got you. I put down something, okay? I've reached. Jason, hold on, what happened to the list? Oh, wait. Jason, I have Warrior Spirit before Nicole, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, the energy is like, shh. And we got the new moon in Pisces tomorrow. It's a super moon, Superman moon. Oh, here we go. It started. Oh, it's on now like Donkey Kong. All right. Let me see here. Yay, Desiree! I'm glad you've been playing your guitar. All right. Alrighty. I hope I pronounced that right. I can't even read the letters. Oh, I misspelled it. Avijit? I can't. I'm sorry. It's foreign to me. Warrior Spirit, the donation stuff is in the description box below. You can get the information there if you want to donate. And go ahead and let me know if you do so that I can move you to the donations list, okay? Jason, one more person on the free list, please. My guides are like, they're tapping out already. I don't know what that is. That's not tapping out. Anyway, before I get started, you see these? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see how gorgeous? Do you see how gorgeous these Oriental lilies are? I get these from Trader Joe's. Guys, if you have a Trader Joe's near you, get the flowers from there. They last 2 weeks. No freaking joke. They were all closed, okay? The last one is blooming right here. You can't see it. They smell fantastic. These are my favorite types of flowers, but my ultimate favorite is the Stargazer lily. That is my ultimate favorite. I haven't been able to go out and find one for myself, but this is the closest to it. Look at this. I mean, I said I have to put these on my altar so people can see it, but they've got the greatest flowers I've ever bought, okay? Oh my God, I wake up in the morning and I smell it. It's the most glorious thing. Nature, like it fills the room. Anyway, I wanted to share. Aren't they gorgeous? They're gorgeous. Okay, Shivi's the last one. For right now. What I'm being told is it's possible they may have me reopen it if they tell me to. I've never done that before. But that's what I'm being told. And my guides had told me, Jess, we're probably going to tell you to close the list early. So, okay, you want to smell them? Smell-o-vision. I'll call you up and I'll try to put the smell over the phone. Is that like the scientific name for them? Okay. Okay, Shivi, if you want to be on the list, you have to post a question. Please. I didn't see... Hold on. Avijit, I'm sorry if I'm bashing your name, but I'm doing my best here. Okay, I needed to go get your question here. Okay. All right. One of these days, I may very well have... It'd be nice to have a live guitarist. That would be badass. All right, my peoples, are we ready? Okay, Warrior Spirit, since you're further down the list, take your time, but please let me know if you're donating through Venmo. Please let me know that. Guys, I need to do something real quick. I need to go off of YouTube for a minute because they're asking me to check something, okay? I will be right back. I'll be back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Okay. Warrior Spirit, does your first name begin with an L? Just want to make sure. So it's because she's got 2 questions. Okay. Warrior Spirit, you are the 6th person on the list. Okay, my dear? And don't forget, I do have message cards. If you want to get specific messages from your person, or you want to know what your inner masculine wants to tell you, one of the decks is this. You can either get messages from 2 of my message decks or all 5. Jason is posting information for the cost for that. If you want to have another, if you want to add an additional donation for those 2 things, the description box also talks about how much 2 decks cost and how much the 5 decks are. Just so you know. So, all right, Warrior Spirit. Ugh, why do I want to say spit? Warrior Spirit, my bad. Warrior, just let me know what, I'll ask that one question. You can let me know what your second question is, okay? Okay, so thank you for the donations. Thank you, everybody. If I haven't thanked you yet for the donations, okay. Yes, you know, I don't know, maybe coffee, maybe. You'd have to spend the night, though, because I'll be here till really late. If you came over and you played guitar for us. But, that would be badass, though. Okay, I don't know why I'm touching this. They're having me point that out to you guys. Okay, guys, we're going to do a little bit something special here. Okay, now they don't want me to pick these up. Give me a minute. Because we have the new supermoon in Pisces, they want me to pull a Moonology card and then pull some tarot on it, okay? Oh my God. Café con leche. Yes, these are Erin Condren pens. Look at you. Look at you. Hi, Eddie B. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Dude, all these people are like coming back in here. What's going on? What's going on? Return of the Jedi. It's almost like a 6 of Cups energy with people coming back from the past. It's like, man. I mean, hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. How are you doing, Eddie? How have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been all my life? Oh, Lord Christ. I hope things are going fantastic for you, Eddie. Eddie. I really like your vibe so far. Not that anybody else's vibe is not pleasant. That's not what I'm saying. Alrighty. Let's get on with the show. We are going to look into what do we need to know about this new supermoon in Pisces. It occurs, well, it depends where you are, but it's 2:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 20th. It's at 1 degree of Pisces. Check to see where Pisces is in your chart. That's going to be where things are going to be illuminated the most. Pisces is the most sensitive zodiac sign. Supermoons are super emotional. This is emotions on steroids. I was already crying at the beginning of The Chosen Season 3, Episode 4. And there's no audio. And I'm just watching the disciples do their mission work, their healing. And I'm crying. I was doing something today and I was getting teary-eyed. It was like, what is going on? I am a sensitive person, but man, it was kind of like an overdrive. And I was thinking about today's live and I said, am I going to get into a situation where I'm going to get emotional? So don't be surprised. But your intuition is going to be super heightened too. I got the download of my life early this morning. I was connecting with my divine counterpart and I got hit with something out of this world. And it hit me so much so I started to stop breathing. Not stop breathing, I had a hard time breathing. It felt like I was asphyxiating almost. And this is the last time this happened, was I was going through a huge leveling up in vibration. And I had to lie down and I had to pray and I had to like breathe to get air. It was nuts. And they just gave me, oh my God, I can't say what it is because I'm not ready. What I have to say should not be said yet, but it is huge. I said, am I the only one who knows this? And I was asking all these questions. I'm telling you, whatever downloads you're going to get, they could be massive epiphanies, guys. So pay attention to what's coming to you in your dreams and all that stuff. Emotions are going to be running high. We are all leveling up tremendously. So make sure you are grounded. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. Okay? Rest is going to be important. Like Four of Swords is going to be important. Please. Because a lot of us are doing some major shift. And I mean it's a major jump in vibration. Okay? And apparently it happened to me around 2, 3 o'clock this morning. I had a hard time breathing. That's how serious it was. And then it was all over. And then I felt very different afterwards. So be mindful of your well-being. You know, get the adequate sleep that you need. Make sure you're taking it easy. You're out in nature. I've been walking every day this week. I usually walk every day. My son and I went on this glorious sunset walk at the park today. And don't freak out if you get some like explosion of epiphanies, okay? They're meant for you for a reason. So, yeah. Yes, go watch The Chosen. Watch it. Watch it. Hi, Shirley. Oh my God, Warrior Spirit, you're freaking me out with your second question. Okay, Warrior. Do I know you? Okay. Warrior, that's an excellent question to ask. Okay, so am I allowed to say this? Warrior, the fact that you mentioned Mary Magdalene, my epiphany had to do with Mary Magdalene. That's all I'm going to say. You may already know what I got. I don't know why I'm saying that. All right. Jess, you had that a few days ago? Yeah. It seems like an anxiety attack. It's you doing some massive leveling up, okay? I was actually talking to Kay about this on a walk with her the other night. Well, I was walking and I was talking to her. And I haven't had one of those in a long time. And it hit me again like 2, 3 o'clock this morning. And it always happens between 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when I get those types of, oh my God, I'm going to die. Like it feels like I'm just going to not breathe anymore type of thing. Hi, Avi. Avi, you're on a list. Okay. You are 13th or 13th on the list. Okay. You need to be patient. If you can't be patient, there isn't anything I can do for you. I have a list here. and the donations are going first. I have at least 6 people on my donation list. They're going first. Okay. All right. So, yeah, guys, I don't know. I've been getting these things lately. It's sometimes I feel like I'm not even here. You know? It's nuts. It's nuts. But I will say, for those of you who are my paid members, you're going to get wind of some of the stuff that I got as an epiphany, but you are going to be asked to keep it within the circle. You guys are there for a reason. And in due time, there's going to be some massive revelations that are going to be revealed through me if you guys don't already get them. Because only a few of you are supposed to know before the majority of people know. So, charge ball in the solar plexus. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, Jess, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Yep, if you get those, you are doing some massive ascending. Massive. Like your 3D body is not used to that type of vibration. That's why it feels like that. That's why it feels like that. Eddie, you got chest pain a couple of days? Yeah, sometimes that also associates with the heart chakra too, right? So yeah. I agree, warrior. Something huge is coming. All right, my dears. Yep, Eddie, yep, it'll wake you up from sleeping. Yep. So guys, when that happens, what I do, I call upon the archangels right away to help me to get through it, and they help me get through it, and then it passes. That's what's worked for me. That's what's worked for me, okay? So in case you're wondering, I call upon all the archangels, and they help me get through it, and then it passes, and then I'm good to go. Yeah, it lasts for a while. In some cases, it lasts for a while. All right, guys, let's see what this super moon is doing this to a lot of us. All right, let's see what this new super moon in Pisces. What do we need to know about this super moon in Pisces, Holy Spirit, on February 20th or the February 19th, depending on where you are in the world, because it'll be in California, it'll be on the 19th. What do we need to know about this new super moon in Pisces? Holy Spirit. Ah, geez. Okay. All right. We have a time for healing. The balsamic moon and your dreams need a practical plan. The full moon in Taurus. Somebody's got moon in Taurus, or you got strong Taurus in your chart. That's what they wanted me to say. The bottom of the deck is a full moon in Capricorn, or maybe you have moon in Capricorn, or you're Capricorn, you got strong Capricorn in your chart. The end of a tough cycle approaches. That's the overall. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. New moons are new beginnings, but because Pisces is at the end, there's something really coming full circle here. Whatever you've been going through, whatever has been really taxing, you've been toiling, you've been laboring through something, could be a project, business, you're healing, okay, financial difficulties. Pisces is the end, and we are approaching Pisces season. Like, what, tomorrow? 2 days from now? We start anew with Aries season. The cycle starts all over again. Kind of like the full energy. Okay? You're getting very close to some culmination of something. And there are 2 full moons here. Something massive is ending for a lot of us. Okay? And again, because this is Taurus energy, there is something about financial matters are coming to a head. If you've been having financial difficulties, it could very well be the case where your finances are going to improve. Like, it's been a tough cycle for that, or something about health, something about your physical state, right? Something with healing your physical body. Something's really closing out here. I'm feeling somebody very strongly here who I'm kind of surprised is here, but I'm not going to call him out. Anyway, again, see what I talked about with the healing? What did I say about taking care of yourself? Breathe in, breathe out. Do some pranayama. That's breath work. Look it up. Breathe. Every hour, take like 5 minutes to breathe, or 5 seconds or whatever. Put it on your Fitbit, your Apple Watch. When it's time to breathe, it has that function on there. Okay. Also, with the dream stuff, with Pisces energy, they are the dreamers. They have the biggest imaginations out of everybody in the zodiac. Okay. They are very gifted with that. They have an incredible imagination. But what sometimes happens, their shadow side is they're so far up in the clouds, they don't want to come down. They're like, no, I want to stay out there in space. It's like when I need to go out in my spaceship, I go on my spaceship, then I come back down. Sometimes Pisceans, they want to just stay in the spaceship, be like, no, I'm up here. I belong up here. I'm not coming back down type of thing. And then when it comes to being in reality, it's a little bit tough for them. And, you know, it's some Pisceans, some of them don't have that fully. But, the dreams that you guys are having, if you're like, oh, I would love to have this, I would love to manifest that, you need to take action steps for it. It's not going to plop on your lap. This is what happens with manifestation. You can do all the manifestation videos and techniques and intention setting for new moons and full moons. I am manifesting this, or I am going to have this, and I am going to have that, whatever. I wish for this, blah, blah, blah. If you think you're going to sit there and just like do yoga all day and eating bonbons or whatever, you're just going about your 9-to-5 job and not doing anything towards making those dreams a reality, they're going to stay in dreamland. That's what this full moon and Taurus card is talking about. All right? You have to do something about it. And it doesn't mean you have to figure out how your dreams are going to come true. You just got to take some action steps. I'm hearing some of you are kind of procrastinating on something. You've been dreaming something. You've been trying to manifest. You have all these wonderful, creative thoughts. These things like, yeah, I want to do this and this and this. But you're a little bit hesitant to actually do something about it because some of you are thinking the dream is unattainable. Why would you do that to yourself? You got to take the risks. You got to trust that whatever it is that you're about to do, that God is going to take care of the rest of it. He's calling for you to have faith, which is why I have this sweater on. God's going to make your dreams come true in ways you can't imagine. But you got to have faith. You got to trust in what he's doing with that. But he's also asking you to put some sort of plan into place to get there. Don't worry about the actual end result where, how is this going to happen? I've been getting this for the past 2 weeks, and God has been giving me these massive ideas and epiphanies. And I'm like, how am I going to do all this? How is that going to become a reality? And he's like, you just need to do the basics of what I've asked you. I will make it so that you can fulfill those dreams. You work together with God. You can't just sit there manifesting all day and sitting with that dream bubble coming out of your head thinking it's just going to happen. It doesn't work like that. Okay? And on top of that, with this balsamic moon energy, a time for healing, you have to believe in your dreams, but you also have to be in the energetic vibration to align yourself with those dreams, right? You have these big goals and things, this amazing thing that you want to accomplish, but you're doubting yourself and you're Debbie Downer and you're negative and you're like, that's not going to happen. I'm full of shit. Like, I'm not good at that. This person's good at that. I'm not good at that. I'm just like, that person looks better than I do. That person talks better than I do. No. You got to come to a centered place and kind of like get yourself in alignment with that stuff. So there's a whole bunch of things that you guys are being asked to do here. And with that supermoon energy, it's kind of like, let me see here. Because the book says something about the supermoon. Success is close. I just must trust. And the Moonology card, emotions are running high with the supermoon. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or relationship, the answer is vary. Being larger than life, okay? That's like a Backstreet Boys song. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome to come when this card comes up. It didn't come up, but they wanted me to read it because it is the energy of the supermoon. Opportunities around whatever you're asking, whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you want, they don't come along every day, so take action. You see what I'm saying? There's an opportunity that's going to be presented to you. You better take it. You better take it, and don't think like that's a far-fetched thing. There's no way. There's no way. Yes way. Okay? If you've already been presented the opportunity, this is the time to do it. You need to trust. I said that. You have to have faith. A resolution to your question is closer than you think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead, and coffee keeps talking about the excitement. I feel it too. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. And if you need that help, you ask God for help. Expect your feelings to be more highly charged, to include your intuition. So you better trust in that. Okay, I threw the book down and I wasn't done yet. I was not done yet. Look, open to full moon in Taurus. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it, but you need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, the card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Now, if you have money problems and you're focusing, oh my God, I don't have enough money, oh my God, I have $2 in my bank account, what am I gonna do now? You're not in alignment with your financial situation changing, okay? It's all about vibration. That's why alignment is so important. I can do tarot every day and give you the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Oh my God, those are amazing cards. But if you're not in alignment with that energy, which is the highest frequency, that's what Ace of Cups and Ten of Cups are. That's agape level. That's violet flame. The Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups for you in that reading is going to stay in the future. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. You'll be chasing it instead of attracting it. And you're not supposed to chase anything. You're supposed to track everything. You receive what you're vibrating at. And that's funny because as I was saying that, it says chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. Don't be jealous of what somebody else has when you don't have, where they're at, where you're not at. That does not help. And it says more exercise is called for. What did I talk about? Going out there for walks, being out in nature, do something, get grounded. I said get grounded. That's what it's saying right here, okay? Work through those negative feelings. Money issues may come to a head. Okay? When you are fulfilling a dream or you're working towards a dream, do not worry about the money. God will fund it. God will come up with a way to give you that, but you've got to take action steps. You got to start working towards that dream, but you also got to not be so focused on the financial aspect of it, because then you come from a place of lack. It's Five of Pentacles energy, and you continue to push it away, right? Oh my God, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. I don't have the money. You know what? I've been having a huge shift with this. It's been for me up and down with what I am doing for my business and everything else. I think I finally got it. The other day, holy shit balls, stuff started happening with regards to money for me. I was like, I think I finally got it, right? And I'm looking at my bank account. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to go about my day. I'm going to keep doing my lives. I'm going to keep doing my YouTube readings. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing that. focusing on like what I'm gonna do, like my next deck I'm gonna create. I'm gonna start working on the third deck. The second one is already digitally complete. I just have to send it to the printer when I get the capital or whatever, or something magically happens. I have to create the third one. I'm like creating, I'm producing, I'm doing something. And then God is going to come in and put the right people in place. He's going to come in and bring the people who will bring the money or whatever it is to get you there. You just have to trust and you have to have that faith in God. And I know it's hard, guys, because we live in a 3D world and it's so surrounded by money. It's not even funny. But you got to pull yourself away from that. And when you're looking at things, oh my God, this is so expensive. Everyone knows, everyone's making jokes about the cost of eggs. I think I said this the last time. I went to go buy eggs at Target. I always buy organic eggs, and they jacked up $2 or some change. I said, holy shit, man. $6.19 for eggs at organic eggs at Target? My ego said, oh, Jess, you might need those $2 extra or whatever. And I said, fuck that. I'm going to go get the eggs anyway. And ever since I started to shift that mentality, it's like, I'm not worrying about this anymore. I'm here for spirit and service. I'm here to enlighten, to inspire, to motivate. I say this all the time. I'm here for a purpose. This has nothing to do with money. And when you put that away and you're not worrying about your financial stability and security, you pray to God for it and you leave it to God for him to fix that for you. It will come, but it looks like it's coming because it's the end of a drought. For some of you, it's the end of the wilderness season. Pisces season is going to close this shit out. And a lot of us, the springtime, we're going to be catapulted into some very more prosperous, lucrative cycle. Only if you are in alignment and you're not focusing so much on being in dreamland and looking at the money aspect of things. You will not believe what God is going to do in your life when you put the whole 3D financial aspect aside and you're chasing your dreams instead of the money. I'm telling you, holy shit, miracles are going to happen like one after the other. But you have to do everything that I said. You have to be in alignment. You cannot be self-sabotaging. You cannot be thinking low vibrational and coming from a place of lack, okay? And feeling like a victim. I see 5 of Pentacles. I'm not lucky in love. I'm not lucky with money. I'm not lucky with this. Like, I'm too old. I'm too fat. I'm too thin. I'm too short. Whatever it is, stop it. You're totally doing yourself a disservice because that dream that you want to attain is so approachable. You are getting in your own way. It always comes down to us, right? And that's a hard thing for a lot of us to really understand, that we get in our own ways because of conditioning, because of what society tells us. You want to do that? You're crazy. Do you know how many people thought I lost my shit when I left my 6-figure job and the career that I had? I had a badass job and it was a hard job to get. I made a lot of money. I made a lot of money before. I made 6 figures at the age of 28, okay? If I would have stayed in that career, God knows what my salary would be. But do I want to go back to that shit? No. It's not as fun as this. It's not as purposeful as this. I have all the freedom in the world. I have all the peace in the world. And a lot of people don't have that, okay? A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people like look at me. He's like, they think I'm my son's sister. Okay. I turned 43 in a few months and people are like, what? You're his mom. You're how old? Again, it deals with your vibration and it deals with your mindset. And it's kind of like the more freedom you have, the less stress you have, the more peace you are. You really start to get into alignment with what it is you're trying to manifest, but more so of what dreams you're conjuring up in your imaginative mind, okay? But with that Pisces energy, Taurus energy has got to come in and kind of bring down Pisces back to earth in a sense. Let's work together here. I don't have my zodiac thing. Let's ground these things and take actionable steps towards this. But again, your energies have everything to do with it. And a lot of you may very well be pushing too hard, working too hard in the physical, instead of just taking a time to heal and to just be in the present moment. And when you're like, okay, I need to get this done, but if your body says don't do it, or God's like, you need to rest, you better listen. Because the more you push, the more you disobey, the more out of alignment you get with what it is you're trying to achieve. Okay. This is going to be very important with this supermoon in Pisces. This supermoon in Pisces may very well, new moon, I should say, it may put you in this very ethereal state where it's like you want to be in la la land all the time, but you're going to have to come back to reality and say, okay, you know what? Yeah, let me just start doing something, right? Do something. And if you've already been working towards your dreams, stay at it. Do not focus on the financial piece of this because you're coming from a place of lack. Okay? Think about what you were doing with your purpose, that dream of yours. It's actually supposed to benefit other people. Greater than money can never benefit you. And I get that money makes the world go round, but it really doesn't. I get it that we need money to pay for food, shelter, clothing. God is your ultimate source and your provider. Always, that never changes. We're not taught that when we're growing up. We're taught to get college degrees and have a 9-to-5 job with 401k benefits and health benefits and shit, and then try to have retirement. But look what's happening with the retirement. Nobody's having the money. People are dying before they go into retirement. They die right after they go into retirement. What does that do for anybody? Have you lived your dream? Have you lived your purpose? Are you making a difference in the world before you retire? A lot of people don't. And then they sit there like, what the hell did I do with 35 years of my working life? Work. And I've got money in the bank. But what does it mean? What has it done for my life? I've been hearing so many people, like my mom's retired now, bless her heart. She's been telling me about colleagues who've recently retired and they just die. And I'm not being like empathetic here or apathetic, that I'd use the wrong word. Does that make sense to anybody? I've been hearing so much of this and it's like, but why? Retirement's supposed to be these great years and all of a sudden it's kind of like people are dying right after they go into retirement. This is not what God wants for us. Not at all. Not at all. And I know when I left that job, it was like, and I know sometimes even family, it's like they're wondering how I'm still doing okay. I can feel it. Like if I'm going to collapse somewhere, I'm going to lose my shit, I'm going to end up in a mental institution, I'm going to start drinking and use substance abuse and go into substance abuse or run my car into a lake or some shit. I'm not even damn close to that. I'm way closer to my dreams than I thought I could ever be. But the more important thing is, I'm more closer. I'm much more in alignment with my higher self than I've ever been because of what I've done. And that's what God wants all of you to do. You chase your dreams and you don't worry about what anybody is saying about it. You do you. But again, you got to be in the vibrational alignment and you've got to put some action steps into place. Watch and see what God does when you do those things. He's going to blow your mind out of the water. And you're going to be looking at yourself like, this is a true act of God. There's no logic to it. There's no explanation. There's no law of man that's going to explain what just happened in your life. And I've been seeing that for myself time and time again ever since I had like my massive tower of a year, which was last year. But then you also make the space for those dreams to actually materialize. The bigger the dream, the bigger the manifestation, the longer it takes, the more faith you need, the more trust you need, the more space, energetic space you need for that. Okay? Okay, retirement is great. Okay, I'm not knocking because I know you're in retirement, but like I've been seeing other people and it's kind of like they're like, what do I do now? Okay, you're different because we know what you were doing. God put you into retirement for a reason. No offense, Kay, but you got into retirement not by your own doing. It was God's doing. Let's make that clear. But we know why that is, right? We know why that is because you already know what your purpose is for the most part. Anyway. Yeah, Eddie, like, yeah, especially if they had a physical job. It's like they're not moving and it's like, it's sad. It's sad, guys. I don't want any of you to end up like that. It's like, you know, some of you are a little bit hesitant to leave those jobs to pursue your dreams because people are going to say you're crazy. That's what the 3D world wants you to think, but you're not. You have balls to go follow your dreams when so many people don't. The universe loves risk takers. The greater the risk, the greater the reward. And God will see to it that you get your reward. But again, you've got to do the action steps and you've got to be in alignment. And you've got to be working on your, why do I keep putting the book down? Your healing here. Because they want me to read the Balsamic Moon. Where is that thing? Balsamic Moon. The past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. Before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. Don't paper over cracks or simply pretend that everything is okay. You need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. If you believe it. If you have faith in it. If you trust in it. And you have faith in God, you trust in God, you believe in God enough that He will help you to make it happen because God makes the impossible possible. We can't do that because we're not God. We do what we're humanly capable of, and God is the one who makes the things just miraculously happen. And there's no explanation for it. You do not go out there and try to put some sort of logic to it because it's not going to work. If you know that someone or something isn't good for you, it's time to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. It's time to let go of the past. You are about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how this situation would look if everyone were healed. And we're all here to heal each other. The more we ascend, the more we pull away from this 3D world, the more we're chasing our dreams instead of the money, the better it is going to be for the rest of us to take the risks, the rest of us to get into alignment with what it is that we want to achieve so much. Patience is required at the time of the Balsamic Moon. Patience has been coming up for me a lot, especially for my paid members here. It's a time for self-care as you surely prepare yourself for the new moon, and that is tomorrow. Or the day after that, which is just around the corner. Like, no shit. This cannot be any further from the truth, okay? Go easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. It's like this week. I was like, I need to get these readings out, whatever. I ended up putting them out towards the end of the week. They ended up doing better towards the end of the week. You see what I'm saying? When you go with the flow, God's going to push you in the direction. No, just do them these days. Watch what happens. I didn't force anything. I was like, oh, I couldn't do it at the beginning of the week. Well, let me do these now. God's like, just go with the flow, Jess. And I did that. And then everything else. I was supposed to be working on anything else. My printer crapped out for whatever reason, but I think I know why. I'm like, let me not freak out about this. Let me just go do this and that, or not do this. Let me just chill out. Like, I didn't do any work today. And I was getting a little bit, I should have done something. This doesn't count. Well, it does, but you know what I mean. But I'm like, you know what? Nope. If God doesn't want me to do it, I'm not going to do it. You've got to listen. Listen to your body. Listen to God. He knows what he's doing. The full moon in Capricorn. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card could be a strong sign to make an exit. If you guys are my paid members, did this card come up? For those of you who watch me on my app, that's twice. Third time's a charm, guys. This has to do about a 9-to-5 job you don't want to be in. It's a strong sign to make an exit. This is twice. It's twice. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is trouble, prioritize it more. Release control and trust the universe. The shadow side of Capricorn is trying to put logic into everything and trying to control everything and being overly focused on money, on the job, on the success, on the accolades, on the degrees. You got to find a balance with that. This is not what this world is about. A professional project may be ending now. Maybe some of you, your careers are shifting greatly. Your missions may be shifting. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives. It's time to stop fearing the worst. You need to have faith over fear with whatever this is. And I know for some of you, it's hitting you right in the gut right now. I can feel it. Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy. Okay? Move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. Taurus and Capricorn are earth energy, but don't get so deeply rooted that you can't have some, what's it called? Your roots can't grow. Okay? It's like putting a big plant in a small pot with little soil. Does that make sense? Some of you, that's what you're doing. You need a bigger pot. No, I did not say you need to smoke pot. Whoever said that, you need a bigger pot. Okay? Plan it out. Don't become so rigid in it, though. There's a lot of this earth energy here. And again, with the patience, have patience. You gotta stay diligent. It's like Knight of Pentacles, perseverance, hard work. It will pay off, but a lot of it requires patience. Like I said, the bigger the dream, the bigger the manifestation, the longer it's going to take. Okay? But don't even worry about the time either, because that's not going to help you. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the time. You're going to be so much more at peace when you don't focus on those things. We're going to pull tarot on this for this new supermoon in Pisces. What else do we need to know about these energies for this new supermoon in Pisces? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians. I wouldn't be surprised if we got like a Pentacle card. 7 of Pentacles I'm seeing. What the fuck did I just say? It's the fucking 10 of Pentacles. Need I say more? And look what else is here. It's the 3 of Coins. Putting in the hard work, people. This is the beginning of your dreams, your Dharma work, what you've been called here to do, what you love to do. What is it that you're skilled at, you're gifted at, you are motivated to do, what gets you up in the morning. There's something tangible here. Some of you like to work with your hands. Again, that's Taurus energy. Taurus is all like touchy-feely thing. I said it. It's earth energy here. See, you gotta put the effort into it. This guy's at the top of the roof. He's working on an angel statue. He's like balancing it at the top of the roof. People would be like, you're not gonna be able to balance it on that roof, you ninny. That's not gonna work. It's a pointy top. There's no way for the angel to balance. Oh, he's gonna make it happen. He's gonna make it happen, okay? He's fucking making it happen. People are calling him downstairs at the ground level. Hey man, that's not gonna work. You need some sort of other support for that angel to be placed up there. He's like, la, 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 la. I'm not listening to you. And you see that angel with the trumpet? You guys are being called to do something. That's judgment card energy. You've got a calling. You've got a gift. You've got a skill. You've got a talent. Use it. Build something masterful from this gift, from this talent. Okay? And work towards it. When God sees that you love what you're doing, I'm telling you, he starts to work miracles in your life. But again, this guy's not worried about the money here, because look at, he's focusing on putting that angel at the top of that cathedral, whatever the heck he's on. Could be a church, right? It doesn't even look like, this guy looks like he's fucking, where the hell is he standing on? I don't even see scaffolding, guys. It's almost like God is holding him up. I've never seen that before in this card. This is a leveling up. You know what this also is? This is working with other people on a project, on something, to build something even greater than what you've already started on. Okay? But because there's one person here, this means you guys got to be the one to start doing this. What's going to happen is somebody's going to see your potential. Somebody's going to see how gifted you are, how skilled you are. I want to work with that person, and we're going to make this happen. Or somebody's going to give you the capital. There's like recognition for your hard work. These are the accolades and the rewards, but this is coming from the thing that you've loved to do and you've worked so hard for, but you weren't focusing on the money here. It starts with you, and then everyone comes after. The support, especially financial. See, because this Three of Coins doesn't have three people in it, guys. It's got one, and it's got an angel. Shit, what did I say about you working with God? This is exactly what the hell I just said. You put a plan in place. You start doing something based off your gifts and your talents. You trust in God. You keep your eyes on God, and you call upon the archangels and whoever else is on your spirit team. They are going to help you get to where you need to be. They're going to help you work through this, to build whatever this is. I've never seen that in this card either before. That's why this Three of Pentacles doesn't have other people in it, because this is exactly confirming what I said. You need to be working with God here, the higher realms, to make this happen. But you've got to put in some sort of hard work in it first. And because it's all pentacles, it is patience. It's taking the time. It's being thorough with this and not half-assing it by blazing through it like the Knight of Swords. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to miss the mark. You're not going to learn the lessons. You're not going to really be that masterful in what it is that you're doing. Now, being masterful, it's always a leveling up. That's what the Three of Coins is. You're always going to be leveling up. There's no such thing as an expert. I'm going to break it to some of you. You may not agree with me, but that's okay. But I truly do not believe there is an expert in anything. How can we have experts in anything when there's wealth of information? God is always expanding. We're always expanding, growing, and evolving. I mean, if we knew everything, do you think we would have gotten to where we are now with technology? No, we probably would have still been in those, what are those called? A horse and carriage. It would have ended right there. If there was no expansion of knowledge, if there was no taking risk and there was no tinkering with things. If we all became experts, oh, we're all done. We got it made. We got the horse and carriage and we're good to go, right? No, that's not where it stops. Hence why I don't believe that there's ever such thing as an expert thing, because there's always something new to learn and there's always something that God reveals to us that nobody else knows. And some of you are being revealed this stuff as I speak. And it will happen tomorrow and the next day after that, especially with this moon in Pisces energy. God's going to start revealing to us some incredible things we've never done before, things nobody has ever heard. And yeah, people are going to look at you like you're crazy. But you're going to know that it's truth based on your vibration. And God's going to start showing you things in the physical to kind of prove, I say it in air quotes, prove what it is that you're downloading. Okay? This is what every single one of you has the right to receive. Your abundance. Financial security and stability where you won't have to worry about money ever again. But people, what did I say about I said 10 of Cups and Ace of Cups, right? I saw this too. Oh my God, it's the 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to have a windfall of money. Not if you don't do shit. Not if you're in alignment. This is also alignment of mind, body, and soul. With what it is that you're doing and you aligning with the higher realms. With God, with your higher self to make this a reality. You cannot just say, oh my God, I got the 10 of Pentacles in my reading. I'm going to be rich. No. Not if you're doing something, not if you're taking risks, and not if you're in your 9-to-5 job. It ain't gonna happen. Now, some of you, maybe, but what I'm hearing from my guides, nope. If you want the 10 of coins, what did the other cards say? If there's a strong indication you feel like you need to leave that job, there's a strong sign it's time to make an exit. This is not 9-to-5. This can be 9-to-5 jobs. Yes, because this is work. It's career. But you're not meant to be in a career where you're not utilizing your gifts and talents in. Society told you to get that law degree. Society told you to get that communications degree. Society told you to get that IT degree. Because, oh, it makes a lot of money. Be a doctor, right? You won't get 10 of coins by doing that. Unless, now, here's the difference here. If you're being called to be a doctor, but this is more about healing, because we have a time for healing, but you're doing something innovative with your PhD or whatever this is, that's something different. If you're changing the way health is what's it called? Oh, I can't get the word. If you're changing, okay, hold on. They're coming at me real fast. If you're changing, you're trailblazing the health industry, you're a pioneer in it, and you're changing the way people are healed. Let's just put it that way. Okay? That's different. You could totally use your doctoral skills, your lawyer skills, whatever skills you've got, and change that into something that you want to do. Okay? What Jason say? Change in procedures? You've got to do something here. But here's the thing, guys. This is also financial success with someone who's like in alignment with you. This is a union card, but building a family legacy. You're going to pass down these things to your kids, your grandkids, great-grandkids. You get the gist of it. How many people have generational wealth? A lot of people don't have that, right? we're being called to bring that back into the to play here. You know what this is, guys? This is the Kabbalah tree. Go look it up. I'm not going to tell you what it is. That's your homework for this evening. Because each of you is going to get a different message from this. This is the Kabbalah tree. Tree of life. What did I say about plants and the roots? You need a bigger pot. Did I not? With everything that I just channeled, this is what every single one of you is meant for. Okay? There is a huge transfer in wealth that's about to happen. And oh, it's gonna be good. It's like the first shall be last and the last shall be first. This is exactly what's happening. And I think Warrior Spirit touched up on that. Yep. Generational shift in wealth. That's what's happening. Especially to the people who said, fuck this 9-to-5 shit. Fuck this job. I'm going to follow my dreams. I'm going to do what I'm gifted at, what I'm skilled at, what I have a talent for, and I'm going to start building towards something. I don't know where the hell it's going to take me. I don't know where I'm going to get the money from it. I've been through this. But when you start to realize what is really of value in life and you have all the other stuff that people don't focus on, the peace, the freedom, the abundance in just living life, watch what God does. Because you took the risk, you left that world, and a lot of you very soon, you're going to come into some wealth, and you'll be like, what the hell just happened to my finances? But that's if you are in alignment with this. You can't be freaking about money. You can't be chasing the money and doing every little thing just to make a buck and overextending yourself. That 10 of Pentacles is not coming to you just yet. To some of you, it's coming. Oh, it's just around the corner. That's what we just talked about in the other cards. And you know what? If anybody saw my first live that I did, where I was crying my eyes out because of what had just happened, where my whole world fell apart and I lost like 90% of everything that I ever owned, we got the 10 of Pentacles that night. I think it was October, end of September, October. No, sometime in September, I think it was. I don't remember the title. I think they said this may be hard for me to say. There's a title in there. That reading, we got the 10 of Pentacles. It's coming up again several months later. 5 months later-ish, almost half a year. A lot of you are actually going to be building something great, a family legacy, a very, very lucrative and successful business, beautiful home life, the dogs, the picket fence, the pool, the boats, whatever it is that you're dreaming about. Some of you, you're getting all of it. You're going to have everything because of what you've already done. Because you trusted in God. You trusted and started to build something for yourself without knowing where the hell you were going to go with it. Those people who've already done this, this is what you're getting. You're going to have it all. And you're going to have it all with someone who is in alignment with where you are. And both of you are going to expand on something that is going to be exceptionally great here. You're not going to have to worry about money. Your kids aren't going to have to worry about money. And this family wealth is just going to extend generations upon generations, and everybody's going to be part of this, and it's going to be like, oh my God, look what this family has done. This is a family unit. You cannot get to the 10 of Pentacles on your own. You can't. You start off on your own, and then God brings in somebody to get you this. We're not meant to work alone here. We're not meant to build these great things by ourselves. It's a community effort. It's a collective effort. You guys are going to be teaming up with more people, or whoever's going to come your way if they haven't come your way already, to build something. 10 is about completion. Again, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Some of you, when that tough cycle ends, you're going to jump into the 10 of Pentacles. This is how huge it is for some of you. And for those of you who aren't in alignment yet, you're still in your 3D jobs, your 9-to-5 jobs, and you know you don't want to be there. You know that you've got something else better to do with your time, talent, and energy. This is the time to do it. The cards don't lie, guys, but you've got to be in alignment with the card that comes out when it comes to the 10 of Pentacles. And you're not going to have everything by yourself. This is also for some of you, you're marrying into a very wealthy family, or you're marrying somebody who already has started this accumulation of wealth. Some of you may be receiving a huge inheritance. There's a windfall of money coming out of nowhere. Somebody's recognizing you for your efforts. Some of you, you're very, very gifted at what you do. And someone's seeing you for this, and they're going to present you with like a big contract or something, or a whole bunch of money. Maybe they're investing in your business, investing what you're doing. There's a massive shift. And what's going to happen is these people who are like money hungry and greedy, and King of Pentacles in the reverse. Money, 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 money is everything. Money is mine. I'm not sharing it with anybody. I'm not building with anybody. Yeah, I'm going to have these people to work with, but I'm doing a backhanded thing. They're going to be stripped of it. That's part of the transfer of wealth. Because God's had enough. He's been wanting all of us to do things that he gave us a gift for a reason, and we're here to use that gift. To use that talent. To help others. This is not just for ourselves. Okay? Okay? So, I don't know where all that came from, but that you have it. There you have it. It's the 10 of coins. Everybody has the right. It's your birthright to have 10 of coins, guys, but it's not going to fucking plop in your lap. It's not going to come down in a balloon or a parachute, just land in your backyard. Oh, look at my package. I got 10 of Pentacles in there. It can show up that way when you've been putting in the work and you've been doing what God's asked you to do, what God has blessed you with. Sure, because for some of you, you're coming into 10 of Pentacles in the blink of an eye. It's time, I'm hearing, for some of you. It's been a long time coming for those of you who've already been doing this. And for those of you who haven't started yet, this is the time to get going. But I know a lot of you are like, but I got to pay my bills and I got to do this. God is your only source and supply. If I can do it, you can do it. Do you see me living on the streets? And this is no offense to people who are, but you get my point. And I know there are people who become millionaires who were literally homeless, okay? Living in their cars. What's his name? Tyler Perry was one of them. Look at him. Steve Harvey was another one. Okay, there's a whole bunch of other people. Colette Baron Reed, if you guys know her, she's done cards. She does all types of great stuff. She was a drug user. She was an alcoholic. If I'm not mistaken, she was homeless too. And look what she's done with her life. Look what God blessed her with. Because she said, I'm not doing this anymore. I have a gift. I'm going to do something. They've all done it. But you've got to go through the shit before you can actually receive the abundance, especially if it's financial in nature. You got to go through the dark to understand what the light is. And that's understanding what light you have within you. again, you want the Ten of Pentacles. You want this like incredible marriage, happy, family, stable family life, knowing what is really of value, community, family, building something great with other people. The money will come. But you've got to work towards it. And again, that's not coming with your 9-to-5 job, the job that you hate, the job that you're just like, you're not doing something purposeful in. You're not really fully utilizing your gifts and talents and you creating your own business out of it or working with other people to create something out of it. And that's why when you get this blessing of money, when you get this abundance and you have all this money, you're going to be asked to give that back. Because if God blesses you with that gift and you use it, and then he blesses you with the money when you work towards that. If you want more of that, you want that never-ending cycle, you want that financial stability and security to be like it's long-term, you better be giving that money back to charity or building your own foundation or whatever it is, helping others with it. God is going to give this Ten of Pentacles to those who are ready for it, who are going to be responsible with it because they've been in the wilderness season. They haven't had money for a long time. They've been struggling financially, but they're not focusing on that. They're not looking at their bank account saying, I only got $3 in there. Oh my God, what am I going to do? No, you're like, okay, I've got $3. Cool. I know I'm going to get some more. Blam. You got it made, right? For those of you who've been going through this wilderness season, it's going to shift real fast because you've understood what is really of value in your life, even when God stripped away practically everything from you. Even when God, you were like, God, I'm doing what I love. I'm working on this. I've been doing this for years. What gives? And God's like, be patient. Trust in what I'm doing. Trust in my plan. Right? And you're like, okay, I'll just keep going through with this. And then God's just going to knock your socks off. He's totally going to catch you off guard with this Ten of Pentacles. I'm hearing it again. There's somebody here or something about when it comes to tarot. Ten of Pentacles is a fantastic card. Just because it comes out in your reading, that means it's yours without you doing shit. That's not how it works. Which is why in a lot of my readings I say, if you've done the work, if you're doing the work, it will be yours. The alignment, there's so many other things that come into play with this. And you also have to learn to receive. You cannot be expending your energies and forcing yourself to do the work to the point where your vibration is low and you get sick and you get tired and you're like, oh my God, I have to push this reading out. Oh my God, I have to do this report. Oh my God, I have to do another one of these. I can't do it anymore. No, you do not push yourself to the brink of collapse because that's not in alignment with the Ten of Pentacles either. All right. That was probably the longest collective reading ever. And you know why this is, guys? Because for some of you, this is a massive test. And I have a feeling some of you are just not going to pass it this time around. I have to be honest. If you don't know what that test is, I can't tell you. You're going to have to find that out for yourself. I know what it is. Some of you know what it is. We've already talked about it. All right, what message do we want from our inner masculine or from our masculine, depending on however you want us to view this at? Yep. This is definitely not the end for us. Cheer up, people. Because the end of a tough cycle approaches. This is also for some of you. Your person wants to rebuild the connection with you. They want to rebuild the relationship. They see you, what you're doing. They want to be part of it. They're going to invest in your business. They want to marry you. They want to have kids. They want to have the whole shebang right here. Okay? Somebody's ready for union, right? Again, the end of a tough cycle approaches. For some, the other message of this is the separation is ending. So again, don't be Debbie Downer about this. You've got to cheer up because it's not the end of the connection with you and your person, but you've got to be in alignment with it. I see my world inside your eyes. That is from the Journey song, When You Love a Woman, but it's the lyric is, you see your world inside her eyes. But my masculine wanted me to read it from the, oh my God, what's the grammatical term for this? It's not the first person. I just flew the card across the room. Okay. I read it. You don't need, I don't know why that happened. That was a little weird. Words cannot express how grateful I am for you. I truly am. For those of you who are new, this is actually my Oracle deck, in case you're curious. It's the Divine Masculine Unspoken Words. It's the first of 6 decks that I'm going to be creating. This is also you guys telling yourselves, you have to be grateful for who you are. You have to be grateful for the skills and talents that you possess. Okay? This is about gratitude, being grateful for what you have instead of what you don't have. And part of that entails being grateful for what God gave you. As I said, don't be comparing yourselves. Well, I don't have what Jess has. I don't have what Kay has. I don't have what Jason has. No, we're not doing that. You need to be grateful for the gifts, for the talents, for whatever it is that God gave you. Use it to your advantage. But this is also your person. They're very grateful for you. And the bottom of the deck is, you are a unicorn. I still can't believe you're mine sometimes. Okay? Somebody is ready, not passing the test. You won't come into union if you don't learn how to do that. You know who you are. Yeah, see, they think you're a unicorn, but guys, this is you. You are a unicorn. You are not like anybody else. You possess something that nobody else has. Okay? Trust in that. Believe in yourself. God knew what he was doing when he created all of us. Top of the deck, get ready. I'm about to make an appearance. Somebody's going to show up at your door. Somebody's going to say, hey, you know, let's go build something together. Let's go have this family life. Let's go buy this house, because 10 of Pentacles is buying a house. Some of you who are homeless, some of you who've got an issue with your living situation, that's changing too. Because this is buying a house. It's getting a house. Or you're getting the money out of fucking nowhere. Or you're getting the money through this marriage. Or however it is God brings it to you to get a house. That's for some of you who have living situation, whatchamacallit. But again, there's something about your person coming in here. Get ready, because it's like, we're going to have this now. We're going to have this. Alrighty. If you're curious about the messages, the other donations for the message decks, this is one of the message decks that I have, one of 5. If you're interested in getting messages from your person, you can pick from 2 decks or 5 decks. Oh, God. It's funny because I was going to use a different tarot deck and my guide's like, nope, go use the one you used last week. It's freaking awesome. Alrighty. I hope that helped you. I hope it illuminated your well-being. We are all supposed to be blessed with this. But there's a lot of shit you got to do to get it. That is why I believe tarot can be dangerous. Oh my God, I got the 10 of Pentacles. Awesome. Well, where is it? Yeah, it may be divine timing, but if you haven't been doing anything for it, Ten of Pentacles is still going to be in dreamland. Right? A lot of people don't really talk about the alignment of things. Vibrational alignment. That is a lot of hard work in itself. That's Three of Coins too. A lot of hard work to be put the three, the Trinity, mind, body, and soul, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, however you want to put it. God, masculine, feminine. A lot of work has to be put into that triangle. Or the mind, body, spirit, like one straight line, you know, it's alignment. That's what the guy's doing at the top of the cathedral here with the church. He's trying to get it aligned. He's putting God first. He's not putting the angel inside the church. He's making sure that she's seen for all the world to see. That's that worker, that student, that teacher, whatever, that person, that craftsman, builder, putting God at the top of everything. That's also how you get Ten of Pentacles. That's actually the most important part to this. They just had me say that at the last minute. Alrighty. My butt hurts. Let me go shift. Okay. We're going to do donations now. Jason, I need to go check your list. What's up, Cody? Eddie's ready. Who else is ready? Who else is ready? I'm just not looking at this. Man, I'm reading all these comments and I'm like, what did I say? I'm reading Cody's comment. Well, she's right about that. I'm like, I don't know what I said. Yeah, take it one day at a time. That's a good point. Jareen donated on Cash App. Okay, thank you. I saw that as I was channeling. My guys are like, don't pay attention because you're channeling. All right, Jareen, you're number 7 on the Cash App. Holy shit, guys. Like, what's going on? See? Something's shifting. I need to shift my ass. That's what I need to do. Oh, my God. It's like that channeling, like my butt was pressing harder into the chair. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but, you know. It is what it is. I'm hungry again. See, all this channeling makes me hungry. I had nachos for dinner, guys, and a Greek salad. I know that's the best combination, but I felt like eating it. Oh, God. All right. Shit. I got a long ways to go. Let's see how this works. Alrighty. Thank you, Warrior Spirit. Alrighty. Okay, guys, I'm doing donations. I mean, the donation list now. As you already know, the free list is already closed. There is definitely a reason for that. Darlene, my dear, you are the first one to go. Also, while I'm getting Darlene shuffled, hold on, I had a candle go out. Give me a minute, please. Remember, free list is closed. Donation list is still open. Don't forget that there are also the message cards if you feel like you want to get a message from your person or you want to know what your inner masculine needs you to do or focus on, okay? Because that's what that deck is also used for, if you didn't hear me say that before, okay? All right. Here we go. Okay, I don't know, what was I saying? Oh, I think I was talking about the message decks. Yeah, don't forget that's part of the donations too, because I know people come in here and they only ask for the messages. Just so, for those of you who are new or who are just joining in or just watching without your being incognito, I'm hearing. Those are still available too, okay? But remember that those cards are also supposed to be used for your, oh, I gotta put that back in here in case somebody gets a 10 of Pentacles. Those are also used for your inner masculine, all right? We did talk about a lot of action-oriented energy, putting a plan in place. That's masculine energy. All right, guys. Darlene, my dear, are you ready? She is ready. Okay. General, right? General love. Okay. Holy Spirit, archangels, galactic families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What? What does Darlene need to know about her love situation, her love life? Holy Spirit, archangels. I heard get to work. Holy Spirit, archangels, galactic families. Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. It's going to be another long night for me. I just did so much channeling on that collective reading. Oh my God. Whee! What does Darlene need to know about her love situation, Holy Spirit? Archangels. Oh. My team's laughing at me because Darlene got a shit ton of cards and they know how I get when a shit ton of cards come out, but they're all in the reverse, my dear. That's reverse. Okay. Okay. Ace of Wands in the reverse. That's probably why they said get to work. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Don't worry about it, Darlene. People think reversals are the worst things. These are just major life lessons that you're gonna have to work through, okay? This is what tarot is supposed to be used for. When this happens, it's supposed to be a wake-up call for you, like that angel that was at the bottom of the deck with the trumpet, okay? Don't get discouraged, all right? Jason actually had this like twice in a row before. This is just something that you got to be cognizant of, all right? I'm not going to be like, you're going to hell. No, that's not what this is. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 is the most divine number in tarot. But here we go. Queen of Coins in the reverse. Okay? Again, remember, reversals are spirit trying to get your attention. Hey, people, Darlene, you've got to really start working on this. Strength card in the reverse, okay? That's Leo energy. You've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Leo showing up here. Oh, wow. King of Coins in the reverse. I channeled the King of Coins in the reverse when I was doing the collective reading. You have the counterparts here. But they're in the reverse. Okay. Wow, it's a lot of fire and earth here, girl. Wow. Page of Wands in the reverse. You got almost all court cards here. Okay? You may be dealing with a whole bunch of people. Oh my God, did I say Ace of Wands? This is the Five of Wands. I'm so sorry. It's because when I channel this card, the Ace of Wands is in the middle of it. Okay? This is Five of Wands. But the Ace is in there because he's holding the Ace. Page of Wands in the reverse. And then the World in the reverse. Okay? Okay, Darlene. First and foremost, and when I say this, it comes from a place of love. Because if you ask my members and my clients, I kick their asses sometimes to get something through their heads. And I'm not being an ass when I say this. It's because I care that much about their well-being that they've called upon me to kind of do that to get them into shape. Because, as I said, the Ten of Pentacles was here. I'm trying to help them to work towards getting the Ten of Pentacles on top of other things, all right? So keep that in mind. This is not to say that like there's something wrong with you or like something along those lines. That's not what this is, all right? But the big thing here is, and I already knew it before I even pulled the cards for you, you're asking the wrong question, okay? And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to be mean here. Love should not be the focus for you for a very long time, okay? Because you're definitely not attracting the love that you want, and that's okay. I've been there before, all right? I've been there before. This is pertaining to there's a lot of drama and a lot of chaos going on in your life. I don't know, you've got a page, a knight, a king, and a queen. You got the whole thing of court cards here, but two elements, fire and earth. There's a huge imbalance here, okay? So you see how the end of a tough cycle approaches for you, Darlene? And again, I say this with pure unconditional love. If you're thinking that the end of a tough cycle is approaching for you, it's not going to happen just yet because you have the World in the reverse. You are repeating some same cycle over and over again. You're either taking shortcuts, you're taking the fast track to get to money, to have money, the fast track to something. There's also stagnation, like really trying to take it slow and be patient and put in the work for it. There's a strong energy of work-life imbalance here. I don't know if you're married or something, or somebody married you for money, you married somebody for money, or somebody's just after money, period. That is tunnel vision. That's all I am seeing right now. And if it's not you, it's somebody around you. But you've got to be honest with yourself, because if you want that Ten of Pentacles, you're going to have to do some work to get it. You've got to flip all of these cards around. And there's a massive amount of work you're going to have to do. But again, I say that because we all have to do a shit ton of work. All right? Getting the Ten of Pentacles, I said that. It's going to require a lot of life changes. It's going to require a lot of stop with the self-limiting beliefs. Stop following what the world is doing is what I'm being told. Okay? You don't have a lot of confidence within yourself. It's almost kind of like you may be trying to seek attention or validation outside of yourself. But what you're doing is that because your self-esteem is so low, because you're trying to do something in a job or in your career to like, oh, I make this much money. You may make a lot of money. I make this much money. People are going to say I'm successful and I'm important and all this stuff. That's what validates me. I need to get these degrees. I got to get these certifications. That's what makes me who I am. It's almost an energy of money makes you who you are, and that is not the case. You have a problem with your love life because of these energies. You're really going to have to flip this around and start believing in your talents, believing in yourself, and not seeking validation outside of yourself. Money doesn't define you. Degrees don't define you. A whole bunch of things don't define you. Okay? You have to define yourself. You have to create your own definition of success. And success is when you're not selling for second best. Success is when you know your worth. When you are in the upright Queen of Pentacles, she's the strongest energy for me here for whatever reason. You're overdoing it in your job, in your career. Something about, I gotta make the money, I gotta make the money. You may be trying to invest in too many things, or trying to have multiple jobs, or trying to continue to, like, there's strong competition energy. It's like, I gotta be the best. I have to compete with all these people to be at the top. I gotta be here, I gotta be here, I gotta be here to make something of myself. But it's kind of like you're trying to take these shortcuts or something to get there. But it's kind of like, because you don't value who you are already, it's lowering. You have 3 cards about lack of self-confidence. It's the, no, 4. Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Strength card in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. You have very little self-esteem. And I'm getting it's because you had a greedy father, a greedy mother. You had a very disharmonious upbringing with your parents or something. Maybe your parents were overly focused in money, or maybe they said, well, if Darlene, you get this job, or something like, I don't know, something about Darlene has to make something of herself to make her look like she's important. That's what's coming to me. There is a huge thing about your childhood wounds, because you do have a page here. Something in a marriage you may have been in, or you are in, or in the marriage that you saw between your parents, it caused you to just like not believe in yourself. You may have had a father who was very possessive, who controlled everything, might have controlled your mother, might have controlled the money, might have controlled everything in the household. And your father may have said things to you that made you feel not worthy of anything. And you may have thought, well, I got to get these jobs to make my father think something of me. I got to get this thing to prove to other people that I am successful, that like, oh, like Darlene has all this money or something like that. But there is a lot of childhood wounding here. There's a lot of impulsiveness here too, but there's something that stemmed from your childhood that led up to now that really damaged your confidence levels and your self-esteem to the point where you feel you gotta go outside of yourself and you gotta have these jobs and these rewards and these trophies and these things to make you feel better about yourself. And you're in competition with yourself, my dear Darlene. You're very competitive and you will do anything and anything to get to the top. But what's happening here is that you're actually getting in your own way, which is what I talked about in the collective reading. The only competition is yourself. You don't need to be trying to outdo other people or trying to be better than anybody else. When you start to believe in yourself and you start to trust in your abilities, in your talents, that you don't need other people to validate you, to tell you how successful you are, that's when things are going to shift for you, and that's when your love life is going to change dramatically. Because the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, she's going to continue to attract kings of coins, kings of pentacles in the reverse. People who only care about money, people who only care about themselves, people who only care about the 3D world. This is materialism at its finest. This is not the generous husband. This is the possessive, controlling husband who wants to control all the money in the bank accounts and all that stuff. You may be attracting suitors or, well, people, or you've been in relationships with people who've been like that. The King of Coins does not take care of this person. Definitely not. And this is also some energy of somebody who's coming in here trying to act in a way to get the King of Coins to provide for her, but she's doing it from a place of vanity, from a place of manipulation. Okay? There could even be a kid involved in here, like an adolescent and a teenager, or adolescent and a kid. I don't know where I'm getting that from. I don't know if that's what's in your family, but the fact that this is at the end, my dear darling, the world should not be in the reverse. God has been trying to get you to learn massive lessons here to close out a cycle, but you are trying to do it your way. You're circumventing that. You're like, nah, you know what? I think it should be done this way. I think I gotta go this way. And the universe is saying, Darlene, that's not how it's gonna work for you. There's something about learning how to compromise with people. Okay? To work with other people and to not try to compete with them so much. There is a huge energy of jealousy. A lot of the collective reading is coming out in your reading, my dear. Okay? The Queen of Coins, she's also very possessive. She also only focuses on money and material things. She thinks that living the luxurious life is going to make her feel better. She overspends. She tends to buy all these high-end things or big houses or expensive cars to make her feel like she's validated, to make her feel like she's somebody. She's also a very jealous person. There's strong jealousy here. With the King of Coins in the reverse, the Queen of Coins, and the Knight of Wands here. Okay. They're strong. There could be people jealous of you, you jealous of them. It almost seems like it's a going back and forth of the jealousy here. Okay. And what I haven't even gotten to yet is the bottom of the deck. This is what you are being asked to achieve. Temperance. Moderation. Okay. Live life in moderation. Get to a state of peace. Balance, tranquility. You have a mission here. You need to balance your masculine and feminine energies. And you see the butterfly there? This is you being asked to undergo a huge transformation to get more to a state of equilibrium here. You got to learn how to be in the flow of things instead of trying to force things to happen. There's so much fire in earth here. It's insane. Darlene, I don't know if you've had your birth chart read, but you have some very hard aspects in your birth chart with your fire signs and your earth signs. That's all I can tell you as of right now. Something about your Sagittarius placements and your Leo placements, perhaps. Specifically. It could very well be this is happening, Darlene, because of what you have brought in from your past lives, your karma. This could very, very well be a karmic thing for you. Okay. So yeah, knowing your worth. When you are coming from a place of lack of self-worth, that is what really shifts things out of gear, not into gear. Okay. Can't find your time of birth, that's okay, because if you just use 12 noon, that should give you a little bit of something. That should give you a little bit of something, okay? But you gotta live life in moderation. This is you just going with the flow and letting the money come in, because you know what, my dear? All this is chasing money. Impulsiveness, impulsive spending, chasing the money. I have all this money. Let me go buy all these things to make myself feel better, to make myself look better, to make myself look better in front of other people. Okay? This is a huge cycle that you keep repeating that the universe is trying to get you to close. Okay? You're deserving of so many great things here. Darlene, to include love, but if you've noticed, you have no cups here at all. There's no water energy, which is why I said you need to be focusing on turning these in the upright for starters. It's kind of like trying to get to a place of success and achievement here, but you're going about it the non-divine way because of all these cards in the reverse. It almost seems like money may be a weakness for you, or you have to have a lot more compassion for people who make a lot of money, or for yourself. This is also taming the beast with this strength card here. This is restraint. You restraining yourself from like going all wild, because that's the lion there. It's like the wild beast here. You let him out without any cages or anything. He can go crazy in a sense. Right? It's like raw energy here. But it's like you go way out there, but you're being called to just like, hey, take it easy, Darlene, take it easy. You really got to work on your emotional healing here. Your childhood wounds need to be cleared. You got a lot of childhood wounds to heal here. You also may be attracting people who are very selfish, very conceited, who have very strong sexual energy, and they're just in it for that. People who come in and out of your life, or they're only in it to take something from you and leave. You've got to redirect your energies, okay? Because all this stuff is actually causing you to deplete your energies, and there's a health issue here too, with the Strength card in the reverse, with the Queen of Coins in the reverse and the King of Coins in the reverse. There's also health issues going on here. All of this drama, this chaos, this chaotic energy, it's affecting your health. It's affecting your finances at the end of the day. It's totally affecting your love life here. But again, you have the potential to turn this around. But you really gotta have to know your own worth first and foremost. That is gonna be the one big thing you're gonna have to work on, and stop focusing on this money thing and really working on living a life of moderation, of peace. Don't let other things destroy your inner peace. There's something about, I don't know, competition, people throwing money in your face, or people like trying to one-up you, or trying to make it look like they're better than you or something because of the money that they have. And that may fuel you to chase it even more. Again, I get strong energy. There's a lot of healing you gotta do, my dear. And that's not a bad thing. Because we all do. Okay? We all do. I'm gonna be completely honest. And I know I've said this before. I had a huge self-esteem issue. Self-esteem and self-worth is big in this reading. And some people think I'm crazy because other people find me very attractive, but little do you know, I never saw that about myself. So what I was doing, I had low self-esteem. I had such low worth. My relationships weren't the best. I came into a lot of money. I said I started making six figures when I was 28. I was very, very gifted at what I did. And that got out of control. Because I was trying to like prove to people how smart I was, how good I was at something. And then because I didn't feel loved enough, I wasn't loving myself enough, I didn't have that worth, right? And it stemmed from my upbringing too. What happened once my salary really started to take off, I got into this bad habit of like filling my void with material things to the point it got out of control, right? It's in my birth chart. There was a huge lesson for me to learn from that, okay? Being blessed with the money and then being impulsive with it. But filling a void with material things, right? I've been there. Until God was like, we're fixing this. We are fixing this. And that's exactly what he's done. And God was like, I need you to learn the lesson, Jess. And I felt like I had to prove myself to people. Like, I need other people to tell me what I'm valued at, what my price tag is, I need other people to tell me how good I am at something. Nope, I don't need shit. I no longer need anyone to tell me how good I am at something, because I know that for myself. I no longer need all these other things. And sure, this doesn't mean that we shouldn't be, that we're not deserving of luxurious things. That's not what I'm saying. But when you have that as like part of who you are, that's where it goes by the wayside. Because the Queen of Pentacles loves luxurious things. She has a beautiful home. She has all these, she likes like fancy things, right? But it doesn't define her. It doesn't make her who she is. She attracts that. She doesn't chase it. And God's like, well, as long as you know who you are, as long as the Queen of Coins knows she's a badass and she doesn't settle for second best, and she knows what success is because she defined it, I'm going to give her all of these things. Because again, it's about vibration, okay? It's all about vibration. But there's a lot of like coming down from on high is what I'm hearing. Like just coming down to earth, getting grounded. There's a lot of grounding that you need to do. You need to spend way more time in nature with Mother Gaia and get yourself away from this rat race that you're in. And focus a lot on healing. Now, I see huge potential for you here, Darlene, because of the cards that you have here. With King and Queen of Pentacles, you have the potential to come into a tremendous amount of wealth, but working with somebody who will build that wealth with you, because the King and Queen of Pentacles they're self-made, but they're also wealthy. They're married, they build it together. This could very well indicate that you could end up coming to some very huge success on a global scale, okay? But that's after you clear out everything that we just mentioned. And look what's after the Temperance card, because you made a donation, and I thank you for that. You have the Four of Swords. It's time for you to break away from the 3D world, my friend. Take a break, take vacations. Apparently you don't take vacations either. Work, and work. I gotta make the money. I gotta pay this. I gotta have all this money. I gotta do all these things. You have way more that is sitting up for you there than you think you do, but you're chasing it. You're not taking time off. You have a huge work-life imbalance here. It's time for you to take it easy and let the money flow in, because it is possible. Okay? Let the money flow to you. We're not taught this either in the 3D world. We're taught to chase. That's why the rat race was created. Get people like plugged in, right? Almost like the Matrix. Let's pull the fucking plug out the back of your head. You don't need it anymore, because God's got something way bigger and way better for you, and you're not going to have to push to get it. You're not going to have to force to get it. When you learn to do a lot of this, meditating, doing yoga, doing Tai Chi, taking more breaks, taking it easy. This is you doing some serious introspection and asking yourself, why am I doing this to myself? What is the purpose? But I'm getting very strongly, it's stemming from something from your parents, your childhood. Okay? But again, I have a feeling you've got some very, very, very challenging aspects in your birth chart, which is what's causing this. Those are the cards you were dealt. But it does not mean this is the end. This is the rest of your life for you. But you have the choice whether to take the guidance given here or you don't. I can't do that for you. What I foresee is something very magnanimous here, but you have to be the one to change things around to get that. And God's got something way bigger for you than you could ever imagine, but it's going to take a whole hell of a lot of hard work internally first to get there. And then when you boost your confidence, you do you start realizing what you are truly valued at for yourself, not other people. You get this in the upright. You're going to attract a King of Pentacles, your Boaz, okay? If you don't know who Boaz and Ruth are, go look it up. It's in the Bible. You're going to attract your counterpart. But the person who's going to be very generous and kind-hearted toward you, who's going to want to provide for you, who's very dependable and trustworthy, who's going to work with you. Someone who wants to make sure that his queen is well taken care of. Because right now you're not experiencing that, and you won't until you change for the better. Okay? But again, this is not, it's I'm feeling it very strongly. There's you've got some really hard aspects in your chart with why this is. Okay? You have way more potential than you think you do. And if you feel like you need to rewatch the collective reading, I highly recommend you do, because that was a huge message for you specifically. All right? So what I'm being told before I close you out, my guides are suggesting that going forward with whoever you ask tarot readings for, to avoid the love questions, because it's going to be the same thing. If it's going to be a true light worker, you're going to get the same thing. Because again, love is not the focus for you right now. You are not in alignment to attract a true king of coins, to attract a true love in your life. Not right now. Okay? But you'll get there. But again, I can only tell you so much. The ball's now in your court. Okay? Now, if you feel you need some honest truth, more truth, some extra help, I would be more than happy to help you with this. But again, that's your call. It's your choosing. Because there is a lot of work to do. And part of what you're going through, I've already been through. And my whole world is so different, it's not even funny. And sometimes when I do these readings and stuff, the confidence level that I have in myself, it blows me away sometimes. Because I would hide in a corner, and when people would challenge me, forget it. Oh, well, I must be wrong. Oh, I must be stupid. Oh, man. Let me go hide my face. I don't want to be seen because apparently I said something wrong. I did something wrong. No. That Jess is dead and gone. It's gone. And you'll get there when you do the work. The potential is there. It is there. It is there, my dear. There's also ancestral pattern healing with this. That's also 10 of Pentacles is what they're telling me right now. There's a lot of healing. A lot. Ancestral, relationship, your chakras are out of alignment. I do have a healing package actually on my website if you want to look at it. Okay. All my packages involve, you save money when you get a package because there's multiple readings in there. I think you could really benefit from my Capella healing one. But again, this is only a suggestion. But again, the potential is there. There's just going to be a lot of arduous work that needs to be done to get there. And that's okay. Over the course of how many cycles, because I don't like to say years these days, you'll look back on yourself and say, wow, I've come a long way. I feel a lot more confident about myself, and I don't need anybody to tell me anything. Even when people say, oh, you're full of shit, or this project sucks, or that, you know, whatever, that's not really good. You won't be successful with that. You're going to be like, oh, cool, well, thanks, man. But I know I'm going to be a success. I don't care what you say. You're going to attract more people who are going to be more supportive of you because your vibration is going to be higher because of it. And you're going to be so strong with that strength card. When people try to knock you over, you're not going to budge at all. At all. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, peoples. Thank you, Darlene, for your donation. I truly appreciate it. Who is next? You are so welcome. Thank you for your patience too. There's also a little bit of patience that you got to work on too, okay? But I just had to say that. You'll be all right. You will be all right. But everybody who's here, who's listening, who heard Darlene's reading, remember, this is what tarot is used for. I'm not a fortune teller. That is not what I've been called to do. I can give you 10 of Pentacles every day, make you feel happy every time you get the 10 of Pentacles, but you're going to be seeing 10 of Pentacles for 100 years if you're not in alignment with it. All right, so let's do, I got to clear the space. Where's my... I'm going to be here forever. I need a drink. What I want to do, what is it? I was Joan of Arc in a former life. What movie was that? I'm seeing this. What movie was that? Who knows that movie? Somebody here knows. Holy Spirit, okay, just collect the Spirit series, please. Remove all negative energy from this space. Please restore everything to divine equilibrium. Please restore everything to divine equilibrium, Holy Spirit. Please and thank you. I've been having to clear out my space, what, the past 3 lives, 4, whatever. This is nuts. Not that it's a bad thing. Woo! Okay. Now I gotta do it myself. Whisper, angels, galactic family, please clear my negative energies from my energetic space. Please restore me to divine equilibrium. Oh boy, I feel it. All right. That was just the first personal reading. The first. Okay, guys, what else you got for me? Alrighty. Coffee. Coffee. Café con leche is up. Hi, Yashi. Did you leave yet? Ah, thank you. Thank you. It's Coming to America. You know, I watched that movie while I was in labor. My water broke, and I was waiting for my son to be born. I wasn't contracting or anything. I was just, okay, let's see what happens. I was Coming to America was on the television in the hospital room. I was laughing so hard. I thought my son was gonna pop out my cooch and be like flying across the room. It's like, oh, he's here. It was the funniest thing. I don't know. I've seen that movie a million times, but that day, he was born Memorial Day. I mean, I found it way more funny that day. Way more funny. And it was just my son. I'm going to give birth because I'm laughing so hard. That's how funny I found it. And every time I kind of remind my son about that. We kind of chuckle a bit. I love that movie. It's so fucking funny. Thank you, Coffee, for looking it up. Thank you so much for looking it up. Alrighty. All right, Coffee. You want a general? Let's see how this works. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Plane Series, please real test for highest good. What does Coffee need to know? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Plane Syrians, please and thank you. Alrighty. Oh, what's going on today? The majors keep coming out. We have the Magician, Gemini energy. Okay. 7 of Wands. You have the Tower at the bottom of your deck. All right. A few things. Get ready for the rug to be pulled underneath your ass. But I'm getting it's a good tower. Now, there's a little bit of a negative energy here where if you're trying to avoid the inevitable, this is now the time to stop. Okay? But, or you already had the tower moment. This is like you've really got to continue to stand up for your convictions, what you believe in here. You're being tested by the outside world to throw you off course. Okay? It's kind of like either God is about to throw you in a completely different direction here. Or God's going to change up something majorly for you. Now, I'm hearing the tower is a blessing in disguise. Either way, it's a blessing in disguise, okay? There's a few things here. It depends on where you are in alignment with this. Something you've been manifesting and you've been like sticking to it. This is like, I'm not letting my guard down. I'm not letting other people trying to bring me down. I'm going to continue to pursue whatever this is. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to stay determined. I'm still going to take those risks and have that confidence here. It's like you've been through battles. You've been through all these wars and things and challenges, and you've got this Ace of Wands in your hand. And you're like, I'm not letting anybody through here. You've got this warrior look on your face, okay? Are you talking about Archangel Michael was a Gemini? Yeah, Eddie Murphy made him come out. It's like, yeah, it's like nobody's gonna take me down. It's my life now or never, Bon Jovi. I ain't gonna live forever. Give me liberty or give me death. I'm not stooping down to your level. I'm not going down there. I'm gonna stay up here because you know in the Rider Waite, the guy's on the cliff and he's got the wand and he has all the 6 wands below him. People are trying to take you down. People are trying to come from all sides, be like, I gotta take coffee down back with us. This is not happening. Okay? It's like you've been sticking to something. I mean, you really believe in something wholeheartedly here. Like something you've been trying to manifest, something you've been like really working hard on. But you've got to stay the course. I don't know if like there could be like spiritual attacks that you've been experiencing. Something or someone's going to try to take you off your course. Okay? This may even be God doing this because there is a test coming here. Something from the outside world is going to test you massively. And it's God's doing. Okay? It's God's doing. It's like he's bringing somebody in to try to throw you off. You may feel like you're being thrown off course, but you really aren't. Because you're manifesting something. Now, again, this is about being in alignment. If you are on the path God wants you to be on, this tower is going to be a huge, dramatic shift in your life. Okay? This could be the end, a huge end of something you've been working on, something you've been sticking by because of your belief systems. But it's kind of like whatever this is, God is saying this is not for you anymore, Coffee. This is a huge course correction. This is like destruction of belief systems here. You've been fighting for something for quite a while, trying to manifest something. Sticking to it. I keep hearing sticking to it, but either God's going to say, no, Coffee. I know you're passionate about this. I know you've been standing your ground about this. I know you've been persevering. You've been staying determined. You keep going. But that's not the path I want you to be on. Because you're kind of thinking, this is my life. This is what I want to do. I'm staying on this path. And apparently God's saying, no. I want you on a different one. So, it is going to be a blessing, but you may not feel like it's a blessing. If this tower hasn't happened yet, you have to understand that you have everything you need to prepare for what's coming. This tower is going to lead you to a completely different beginning. It's a new beginning because that's what the Magician's about. God's going to actually force his hand, is what I'm hearing, to get you in a different direction to utilize your magic to better manifest the things that you should be manifesting, is what I'm being told. I'm hearing get ready for a wild ride, Coffee. But you're ready. You're ready for whatever this is. And when this comes in, you can't avoid it. Because it's Gemini energy, there's something about Gemini in your chart or communications, okay? But yeah, you have to maintain that warrior side of you, Coffee, when this happens.